Unfolding on a breaking story we brought you earlier today. The reports out of Dallas, it is now a done deal. U.S. Airways and American Airlines merging to create the world's largest airline, impacting thousands of jobs and anybody who flies.
Christopher Sign is tracking the new developments. And Chris, the sign behind you may soon be changing.
Yeah, Steve, change is certainly on the horizon, and the next time you drive by this building here, this such a recognizable building it is here off in the shadows of Tempe Town Lake. It's going to be interesting to see how much longer that signage remains on the top of the building there, because this landmark deal will take the U.S. Airways headquarters away from Tempe and head straight to Fort Worth, Texas. The new airline based in Texas would be essentially led by U.S. Airways management. Sky Harbor is expected to remain a hub for the massive airline for now, but the biggest impact would be at the current U.S. Airways headquarters, home to 2,000 employees. It could also impact other carriers based in the valley like Mesa Air Group, which operates U.S. Airways Express.
We can keep our headquarters here, as a lot of regional carriers do. We serve United, for example. We don't have our headquarters in Chicago.
Mesa Air CEO Jonathan Ornstein knows the key players in this mega merger.
My friends at U.S. Air have done a fabulous job, and I think people respect what they've done and understand the value of the combination.
It's believed current U.S. Airways CEO Doug Parker will maintain the same title with the new airline, and that airline, American Airlines, will employ 94,000 people. As for Ornstein, he sees this as a benefit to his employees and the consumer.
In the long term, everyone is better off when you have a strong and a healthy industry as opposed to one that's going from bankruptcy to bankruptcy. And
Ornstein believes his 1,800 employees could benefit with the potential for new routes to smaller cities. But he stresses nothing involving the merger, such as computer consolidation to employee moves, will happen quickly.
This has so many different nuances to it, and there's so many different parties involved that it's, I'm sure someone will write a book about it someday.
And while things may not move extremely fast here, the big concern, Steve and Katie, is what happens to the employees here inside the headquarters. Something to really consider here. American Airlines is already a massive company. When you're talking about a 94,000 numbers, when you look at the employees here, there's going to be a lot of duplicate positions here that are going to be unnecessary for this new airline. As for what happens next, probably the worst kept secret here, Steve and Katie. There's now a news conference scheduled for tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be interesting to watch that long transition period.
Yes, it could be years. Yeah, and the big question, what happens also to the